The Boy Who Changed the Course of History, the true story of Napoleon Bonaparte. In 1769, on the small Mediterranean island of Corsica, a boy was born into a modest family. His name was Napoleon Bonaparte. No one could have imagined that this child, often mocked for his accent and background, would one day rise to become one of the most powerful leaders in world history. Napoleon was not born into luxury. His family struggled financially, but they valued education. Recognizing his intelligence, they sent him to military school in France. There, Napoleon felt like an outsider. Other students teased him because he was from Corsica and spoke French differently. Instead of giving up, he buried himself in books, especially military strategy, mathematics, and history. Napoleon learned about great leaders like Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar. These stories inspired him. He dreamed of becoming a commander who could shape nations. When the French Revolution began in 1789, France was in chaos. The monarchy was collapsing and the country needed strong military leaders. Napoleon saw this as an opportunity. At a very young age, he proved himself on the battlefield with bold tactics and fearless decisions. His most famous early victory came in 1796 when he led the French army in Italy. Despite being outnumbered, he defeated stronger armies through clever planning and speed. Soldiers admired him because he led from the front and shared their hardships. By 1799, Napoleon seized political power in France. A few years later, he crowned himself Emperor of France. His ambition was enormous. He wanted to reshape Europe. Napoleon expanded the French Empire across much of Europe. He reformed laws, improved education systems, and introduced the Napoleonic Code, a legal system that influenced modern laws in many countries. Even today, parts of the world still follow legal principles inspired by his reforms. However, Napoleon's greatest strength, ambition, also became his weakness. In 1812, he made a disastrous decision to invade Russia. The Russian army retreated, burning supplies behind them. Napoleon's troops faced freezing temperatures, hunger, and exhaustion. Out of more than 600,000 soldiers, only a small fraction returned alive. After this defeat, European nations united against him. In 1815, Napoleon faced his final battle at Waterloo, where he was defeated once and for all. He was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena, far from power and glory. There he spent his final years reflecting on his life. Once the most feared ruler in Europe, he died in 1821, a lonely man far from the empire he built. Yet Napoleon's legacy never disappeared. He changed military strategy forever, reshaped European borders, modernized laws, and proved that even someone from humble beginnings could rise to reshape history. His story teaches a powerful lesson. Great ambition can create greatness, but without wisdom, it can also lead to downfall.